it was something that I was like preaching to the choir for a lot of my career, trying to explain to doctors the importance of investing in marketing.
Yeah.
And there's no substitute for that. It actually got to the point where I just decided to stop. So I'm glad people like you are doing what you're doing with Hoot Myopia. It's amazing. We need services like that. We need people who understand the value and importance of marketing, because frankly, we are not as optometrists. It's just not going to happen. I've learned from optometrists that if you tell them there's a price on something, they'll frequently say, "Oh, that's too much."
Yeah.
But if you tell a business person that, they'll say, "Well, what's the return?"
Right.
And this is how we need to be thinking in our practices. If you spend $1 billion on marketing and you make $1,001,000, it's a wash. Of course, your goal is to make a profit from that. So there is no such thing as too expensive. And what, to answer your question, I always invested in top tier services. I learned what I could and did what I could because nobody was doing it at that time. But it was so important to have a good website that had a back end for SEO back then, and to learn how to boost SEO. It was free. We could game the system. It's a lot harder now. So you need a professional for that. And you need to know your metrics, because you need to see your investment is working. If it is, you can put more and more into it and watch it grow. We never had a year in practice except 2007, which was a really bad economic year, where we were up less than 10% ever in my practice. And it's not because I'm a genius businessman. I'm far from it. I'm not a very good businessman at all. I'm a good marketer. And I learned and I understood the importance of doing that. And that is so vital. I can't even tell people they need to get the good stuff and it will work. And if you don't, you're like, if you get a website and regular SEO or regular social, you're like a tree in a forest where you are.
Yeah.
Whereas you could really stand out. You can clear that forest if you have someone who knows what they're doing. And I think that is the key.